So I want to just quickly talk about the difference between being self-conscious and being self-aware. Self-conscious, when someone is self-conscious, it means they want to fit in, they want to be accepted. So they are very aware. The consciousness is the awareness of what other people think of them. And when someone is self-aware, it's very different. A self-aware person is conscious of their behavior for themselves. They are self-evaluating and reflecting, and you could call it self-judging themselves. So they are always questioning. They are like their own critiquer. So they question why they say things and how they say things. How was my behavior there? Why did I say that? You know, they will say something kind of out of place, and then they'll question themselves, and they'll say, why did I say that? I wonder why I said that. And that is a kind of an inner reflection. That is a self-aware person. And that person naturally self-corrects because they question, they're critiquing themselves all the time. They're always looking for ways of improving. It's a natural progression that when I question my behavior, I would naturally want to improve it. So the person who is self-aware is someone who is constantly growing and constantly improving, and their life will progress because of that. But the self-conscious person never grows because they're always trying to fit in, where they're trying to please others, they're trying to look good in front of others, so they kind of flip-flop around because it all depends on who's in front of them. So that person can never build momentum to move forward. They are constantly gauging the environment and trying to fit in over there. And so they never take direction in one direction. They never kind of build momentum in one direction. They're here, they're there, they're everywhere. They're just fitting in. And so that person never makes progress. They stay where they are. So we need to choose. What are we going to be? Are we going to be self-aware, or are we going to be self-conscious? So I want to encourage you today, be self-aware, self-correcting. In fact, the Bible says that if we will judge ourselves, then we will not be condemned. And so the self-judging is where we self-correct, so that down the line, we will experience the blessing of that and the fruit of that. It becomes something that serves us in our future, so that we can have a better future tomorrow and down the line than where we are at today.